guys, welcome to the Ideaspace HQ, and we are officially back here for the acceleration program because we were one of the startups that were chosen to be part of Ideaspace 2019 cohort 7. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of the Ideaspace office so you can see what's here and what you guys can expect if you do decide to join and be part of the Ideaspace program.
Several months later.
3 o'clock, guys.
Flashback.
Hi guys, so we're here in Manila. It's 7 in the morning. We had a very early flight. We left the house at around before 4 a.m. So I'm so sleepy. But it's actually the first time I've documented our Ideaspace journey. So our technology startup company was actually chosen to be one of the top 30 participants.
We're the only one who represent Mindanao.
Yeah. So we're back in Manila. It's our third time to be back here in a span of 2 months. And today is actually, this week is already the final pitch week. So you can see it's pretty late documentation. Because we already had the 5-day bootcamp, followed by the 6 weeks pre-acceleration phase, and now we're in the final pitch, and we're going to be pitching to the executives of First Pacific, and we'll see how we're going to do. So this is it. It's the day, the final pitch day. So, kulbaan ako gamay. But today we're gonna be presenting to the executives of First Pacific, and we're gonna see how it goes. And I won't be able to take you guys inside the boardroom, of course, but we'll let you know what happens after. Wish us luck. Oh, hi, Miss Brenda. This is the boardroom over there. After that, holding room where everybody is.
Hello.
You're from?
Hand delivery.
Time
to represent.
Hi, Daisy.
Hi, I'm from Manila.
So we just finished our pitch here at Metro Pacific. I'm keeping my voice low because that is the boardroom right there. So there are a lot of executives from First Pacific, and how was it?
It was tense.
It was tense.
This is the first time I pitched to CEOs, executives of companies. Big companies. Big wigs. So,
Pero okay naman. I think we were able to answer the questions, and now we're gonna see what's gonna happen tonight. Celebration dinner here at Milky Way, and it's going to be announced who will be the top 20 finalists for the Ideaspace competition. We'll see if we get in. Hopefully we do. masyado sa sabi mo alphabetical. Automart. Hotel. Or wala na tayo. Congratulations! Team Automart! Team Olivia, congrats! Congrats! Congrats, guys! So, if any of you guys want to join the Ideaspace competition, I'm just gonna tell you about it because I wasn't able to vlog when we started because I wanted to focus on the sessions. So what you would do is first you'd have to send in your application and Ideaspace will review it. And once your application is good, they're gonna ask you to send a video pitch about your company. And once your video pitch is good, they are gonna do an interview with you guys. And if you live in Manila, I think you have to go to Ideaspace office. But if you are regional, then they will actually come to you. So that's a good thing. And once you're good, then you can start with the boot camp. So we started with a 5-day boot camp since we're from Cagayan de Oro. They shipped us here to Manila, and they were kind enough to give us accommodations, and they made us eat a lot of food in the whole boot camp. So after the 5-day boot camp, that's when work really starts, and you are given 6 weeks to execute. And that really depends on you. That really depends on your business. You're gonna be creating milestones for your business, and it's all about execution. And after the 6 weeks, then it's the final pitch day. Then the top startups will be announced who will really join the 4 months acceleration program. Hey guys, so we're back once again in Manila, and this time for the official acceleration program, which will be starting on Monday. So we are actually a bit early. It's still Thursday because we have some clients to meet tomorrow, and that's the good thing about joining the Ideaspace competition, because you get to have free flights and accommodation here in Manila, so we can meet our clients here as well. So you hit 2 birds with one stone. In front of the wall. So when you are chosen to be part of the Ideaspace program, you will actually have your startup here on this amazing wall. So this is actually the second wall because the other one is outside over there. But I'm featuring this wall simply because ta-da! We are here! Yay! So just to give you an idea, I think this year there was only like a 4% plus acceptance rate. So there are about 340, I think, startups who joined Ideaspace, and we are part of the top 17 who are now part of cohort 7 of Ideaspace. Mentor here in Ideaspace.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the open-mindedness. Thank you.
And if there's one thing, one advice you can give to young entrepreneurs, what would it be?
not to limit their minds and not to limit their capability simply because they are afraid to explore.
So if ever you're in the Ideaspace program, please book a session with Miss Suzy because she is absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
You'll get to know more about yourself. Guys, so this is the last Ideaspace. Woo, last day. So what's the best thing that you guys learned from Ideaspace? Naman!
Learned in Ideaspace?
Yes, or the best thing about Ideaspace, I guess.
Nag-block na head yun kasi may recording.
Eh?
Learned? Wow. You can't do it alone. Yun yung best thing you've learned. And if you were to do it with speed, you should, parang sobrang nakaka-help na may yung parang liliko ka pa lang, tapos sabihin niya, wag dyan, gaganyan. Tapos gaganyan ka. Sobrang feel ko, sobrang useful. May nag-guide
So
sa'yo.
the mentors and the community?
And Brookie. Yeah, big help you.
Question is, what's the best thing about Ideaspace?
It's an obvious answer is the people.
Ah,
Obvious answer is the people, right?
Yeah.
Startup family. But I'm sure lots of people have given you that answer. So I would say the best thing about Ideaspace is
Bye, Miss Suzy.
Suzy. The best thing about Ideaspace is how they really think about what you need as a startup. How they really think about what support and programs and people to introduce you to, and incredible speakers, expert speakers, and all those sorts of things. Like, they really think about what you need. So that's what I'm going to say.
Siguro, well, as a founder na wala masyadong experience, binigay sa akin ni Ideaspace yung chance na matuto firsthand kung ano talaga yung how is it to become a founder and what is the right path to become a founder.
Yeah.
Usually yun yun talaga. Hindi kasi before the program started, masyado talaga akong inexperienced compared how the program ended, how Ideaspace guided us through the struggles we had for this year. So, nung nag-start kami, parang ito lang yung goals namin. Then, we went really, like, by times 3, yung goals namin mas naging difficult, mas naging challenging. For fun. Yun lang naman.
So, Alex, what's the best thing about Ideaspace?
Team Brookie.
Wow! Come on!
Wait, I gotta... Kasi
Bolero pala
all
to.
the other teams are much closer, but flying all the way from CDO is something.
Oh, man! Next, Eunice.
Wait.
Same question. What's the best thing about Ideaspace?
The best thing about Ideaspace is the community. It's really a group of people who are happy to support each other, guide each other, and collaborate with each other. So that is the kind of community that will make the Philippine ecosystem not just one of the fastest growing ones, but maybe one of the best ones in the region.
Yeah. Grabe si Eunice, media ready.
Yeah.
Media ready.
Did I make your job more difficult?
Iba yung question for you, Miss Diane. Sige.
Okay.
So, because this is Miss
My
D.
hair okay?
Yes. Beautiful as always.
Okay.
The question is, so, what are you looking for in a startup?
5 things. An entrepreneur who is self-aware, who knows his strengths or weaknesses. I always say that a self-aware entrepreneur means an entrepreneur who can do a good financial plan, because your financial plan should be able to incorporate resources that you're weak at. So, anyway, the program will teach you how to connect why we say self-aware entrepreneurs. Second is a really committed entrepreneur, because this is not just a 2-year thing or a 3-year thing. It's a habang buhay thing, or at least like a 10-year engagement. Third is really you have to have a certain level of intelligence to be an entrepreneur. You should be able to read the signs. You should be able to detect. You should have, antenna, and as well as really that capability to handle complex situations. Fourth is prudence, knowing how to the proper stewardship of other people's resources. And lastly, because we are a community, people helping other people, gratitude is a very big factor. So we look for entrepreneurs who can give before they get. So if you're not that kind, this is not the community for you.
So you guys heard it from Miss Diane. 5 things.
5 things.
And we're so happy to be here in Ideaspace. We really are. Like, we've really stretched and grown as people here. Okay, guys, and just like that, it is over. Today is our last day with Ideaspace, and we're already in the airport. We're going back home. And so, what are your top 3 takeaways from the program?
There's a lot, but top 3 lang.
Yeah, top 3 lang.
Learning, knowledge for one, and then and then new friends, of course. Diba? Ang dami natin, like, we share a lot of
Dami natin sa Tagalog. Sa Tagalog na. Okay, so we're back in CEO because the SD card got full. So what would you recommend to people who are planning to join Ideaspace?
recommend to people? Well, I think one, upon signing up or before joining Ideaspace, you should already have a full grasp of your business model, your idea, your startup, because that's gonna be scrutinized. That's gonna be tested a lot during the whole program. So you better have a full grasp already of your value proposition, to your revenue model, to your cost, to your partners. That's you need to have a solid idea already of at least a hypothesis.
But it's okay if it's just only an idea.
An idea.
You don't have to have the prototype or the MVP yet. That was the case for us, so we already had an MVP, so it gives us a leg up. But for those who don't have it yet, that's okay. Even if it's just an idea, just make sure you are articulated well.
Yeah.
Like you really know what you're doing or what you plan to do at the very least.
Make sure it's clear, because if they get confused, then that would lower your chances.
Yes.
Have that narrow focus of what you really want.
What else?
I guess another thing is you need to consider now your time. You need to manage your time now because a lot of times you are gonna be required to visit the Ideaspace in Manila.
It's good if you're already in Manila, but for us, we have to fly over there.
Yeah, it doesn't really. What's best is that they are going to support you in that
You have allowances.
But I think what you need to consider is you need now to organize your time, include Ideaspace now in your time because you are going to be required to be in Manila. I think that's important, especially if you have other commitments like other businesses or other jobs. Yeah.
What else?
What do you
Anything else? For me, I guess I would just like to encourage people to really join Ideaspace simply because it's a great program. You get to learn a lot really from the mentors. It will really help you solidify your plans and your ideas and where you're going, your roadmap. There is a whole lot of wisdom that is to be learned in the program. So for startups, especially for those who are still starting up, it's very important for you guys to really be part of the Ideaspace program. It will really accelerate you. Well, that's the purpose of it, right? It will accelerate you and it will get you to places that you never thought you could go if you do it yourself. So there's a whole lot of expertise in the program and also the experiences that they put you through, like the pitching, the demos,
Mentoring.
Those experiences will also help you out a lot in the future.
Yeah. So I think that's it. Join Ideaspace.
Join Ideaspace. Okay.
Make sure you click on the like button, click on that subscribe button, and as always, keep streaming.
Yun na yun.